Welcome to Activity 66. In this activity, we will be applying the concept of related addition and subtraction equations that have been rearranged using the part-whole relationship to find a missing part or a missing whole. To complete this activity, you will need access to 2 of each bond block from 1 to 10. Use the linear tens. If you have original boards, please remember to place them inside a write and wipe sleeve. There are 2 sets of activities on this board. Set A is slightly easier because the size of the holes gradually increase. Set B, the holes are in random order. Every 2-part bond on this board is different. They use different size holes between 11 and 20. The first thing we're going to do is fill in the missing numbers. The reason we're doing this is to help us identify which bonds we're fluent with and which ones we need to focus on learning. So when you fill them in, as you go, if there's one that you get to where you think, I actually have to think about this, I'm not sure, leave it and move on to the next one. When you have finished, go back and place a star next to the ones that you are still focusing on becoming fluent with. We can then use our bond blocks to help us think about these and solve them. I'm going to start with the larger part of 8 and then add on the part of 4. And as I'm doing this, I'm thinking I could partition this 4 into 2 and 2 because that would help me to bridge 10. So I could say that 8 and 4 is equal to 10 and 2, which is 12. I'll model one final example where this time it's a missing part. I would first represent the whole of 13. The part I know is a 4. I'm not going to place this at the front. I'm going to place it here because it's very close in length to 3. And then I can think, yes, that's one smaller. I'm sure this is a 9. So the missing part would be 9. After filling in the diagrams, I would then go on the website and download some of the cards to help me develop fluency with these specific bonds. The next thing we're going to do is fill in the related addition and subtraction equations for each part-whole diagram. So for addition, it's part add part equals whole. So it would be 6 add 5 equals 11. And then I rearrange the position of the parts to say 5 add 6 equals 11. When I move on to subtraction, it's whole subtract part equals part. I begin with the whole of 11. I then subtract the part of 6, and this will give me the part of 5. I can also, starting with the whole of 11, subtract the part of 5, and this will give me the part of 6. Usually we work across with one set of bonds at a time. However, some students find jumping from one operation to the other quite difficult. For those students, feel free to complete the addition and then complete the subtraction. In the next lesson, I would repeat this for set B, filling in the missing numbers and remembering to place a star next to any I'm still developing fluency with. In the following lesson, you can complete the addition and subtraction equations.